start. Oh, I didn't make sure I can hear you. Let me just make sure. Hope everybody's having an amazing day out there. And let's see what's going on. Can you test your audio for me, good sir? I know I cannot. I cannot see you. Yes, there's no microphone selected for you. Double check there. Let me get in to the YouTube. Go ahead. No. What is going on, Der Stifle? I got my wrong thing up. What's going on there, Stifle? Hope you're having an amazing Monday. We're just getting some things started up there. You guys saw my notes. What's happening, Chat Vision 3D? Hope all is well. Just getting things warmed up. And I hope everybody's having an amazing Monday. We're talking World Timer watches out there. Appreciate the love, Der Stifle. Am I saying the last name right? I think I am. We are talking World Time watches today, waiting for the retired guy to get in there. As usual, the technology is against us. So we've got a beautiful lineup of watches. Hope everybody's having a great start to the week. And remember, if you need truly independent watch advice, head on over to cqthewatchguy.com. That handsome guy would love to help advise you on your watch needs. What's going on, Goldfinger? Hope you had an amazing weekend. I think we're going to start off with a Teddy Baldassare article. All right, I think we got Jay back. I see levels. Let me pop him back in the bubble. I went into bubble land, and Jay has appeared. And let's just turn the burping off. Ladies and gentlemen, retired watch guy, Jay. What's going on? How are you doing today, sir?
All right, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. I just clicked go live on Instagram. So I think we should be cooking as well. Everybody saw that I used Gemini, Google Gemini. Listen, I just need to stay in order, okay? AI is all over, even with CQ the Watch Guy. All right, now we can get the party started. What's happening, Tan? All right, we're doing the best World Timer watches under 75,000. Producer Vimal gave us this suggestion last week. Wait, the Vimal gave us this one or the one that he gave us this one and somebody else gave us one for Tuesday that I'm gonna have to look up. What's going on, Julius Caesar? Hail Caesar, hope you're enjoying your month. And let's get the party started. 21 of the best real-time watches. We're gonna go through this article by our friend Teddy Baldassare, and he's starting this video here with my favorite world timer, Omega Aquitaine. Not my favorite, but under 10 grand, definitely one of my favorites.
That's a nice watch. I'm just, I'm not a big fan of the world in the middle of a world time. I know that sounds
You don't like the
stupid.
laser bladed world?
I don't even, I hate the paddock. Oh my God, I fucking hate that paddock with the different continents. I
The
don't,
50,
I mean, yeah, I know,
we're not
I
gonna
know,
start the show. We're not gonna
I
start
know.
the show with 5131. It's not gonna happen. Let's start with love for the Alpina Star Timer Pilot Quartz World Timer. I'm just gonna skip past this one. It's alright.
It's okay. Yeah, no.
Ooh, Arnold Sun Globetrotter Gold, definitely one that's on my list in steel, and I think this still fits within the price range, I believe. Ooh, we got a couple questions in the chat. Chat Vision. Ooh, I attended the Wind Up event in Chicago this past weekend. It was a phenomenal show. It's the first time that I've seen Tudor showcase there. Heard very good things about Wind Up Watch Fair. If you guys don't know, the Wind Up Watch Fair happens in 3 locations. I believe they do New York, Chicago, and then they do San Francisco as well. And they are, it's hard to say leading, but they're a growing watch event situation that's happening, especially for a wide range of brands. Let's say that a little bit lower and a lot of micro brands and there, a lot of Christopher Ward and stuff like that. So I'm glad you had a great time, Trap Vision. I just want to check out.
Looks like Dear Streifel has a good question for you about his collection. It looks like he might be tired of the hobby of collecting, and he has a few pieces that he doesn't know what to do with.
All right, there's chef advice needed. What do you do when you have 40 plus watches, including AP, Rolex, JLC, Breitling, Patek, and a bunch of lesser high-end brands, and you have become bored with the collection and the hobby? First, you reach out to CQ at cqthewatchguy.com. He'd be happy to help you out with that. But joking aside, when you're in a situation like that, which many collectors find themselves in, right? You amass a bunch of watches over your time, and you kind of get bored with the hobby. First, you need to decide, are you done with watches? Like, do you not wear watches at all in your life? Then just sell everything, or give it away to friends and family, that type of thing. If you still love watches, you're just kind of bored with what you've been seeing out there, I'd see if you can find one or two watches that really tickle your fancy and consolidate the watches into that. There's nothing wrong in turning all those watches into one really dope whatever brand, X brand that you want that really sings to you. I just think you've reached that point of the road where the volume of your collection is so big that you've kind of like you don't know why you have all these watches. So you got to do a little bit of soul searching and see what you figure out at the end of that, that vision quest. Maybe you're out of watches and you just want to be a bystander. I think there's nothing wrong with that. But maybe there's one or two watches that you can see yourself consolidating those watches towards. And if you want to do something like that, hit me up, or there's plenty of good people who can help you consolidate that collection into one or two really impactful pieces that you wear and enjoy on a regular basis. Great question, though. Great question. And his globe trotter at that time was 41,000 Swiss francs. What do you think about this watch? Is the globe too big? Is it too much?
Mm,
You,
but
you,
like
you don't like the world?
my question is like, is it a dome crystal? Because it looks like it's a
Yes.
very no, it's not for me. I'm not a fan of dome crystals.
No domes for Jay.
It's too thick. This is nice, but it reminds me of a Mille Miglia almost like it's giving, you know what I'm saying?
Why with the strap? Yeah, well, not
The
even just the
strap,
strap,
and
just
then
the.
like it's just like the way the layout of the dial is. It just doesn't look like a typical ball watch. I mean, not terrible.
No, it actually has kind of like an interesting racing aesthetic. I kind of dig it. It's a lot going on,
Yeah, it's a little busy.
but I kind of like the date tucked in there. I like this version of a day date. This is something you don't really see, where the day is at 6 o'clock and the date's here. I think
Hmm.
this is a great way to split up a day date. Really, really nice. And that's the Engineer Master 2 Diver World Timer. Well, no, what? That's not a Blue Dial. And
Interesting.
you got a Brigade Marine or a Mundi. Pack Eldridge with a question in chat. CQJ and Watch Fam. I'm training today, but I'm still listening. What are you rocking on the wrist? I've got the Casio Edifice on. Serious face, little mischief. Love it. Today, and you enjoy your training today, Pack. I got a Tissot PRX Green Dial. Rocking it. Got some interesting incomings actually that I'm gonna get to do some reviews for you guys, and I'm taking a trip on this weekend. So I got a few cool pieces coming. We're gonna have some fun with. Right at the tip of what we're looking for price wise is Brigade Marine or a Mundi. This isn't the best picture of this watch, to be honest with you. There's a lot going on there.
I
On
mean, I feel like we're gonna say that about every watch in this list because that's just how world times are. You know, they're a little busy.
Here's a good one that you don't see too often: the Bulgari Octa Roma World Timer, and I think these are great values. I'm gonna pull one up on Chrono 24.
Yeah, it's nice. It's I don't know, man. When I think Bulgaria, I just always want to get the Finissimo. But this is nice.
So this one in particular, which is the World Timer in I'm sure this is black titanium or something. What is it? It says steel, so PVD, DLC, whatever. Blackened steel. Something about this, I vibe with this very much. At 5713, like yeah, it has like sporty, almost like the military vibe, kind of blacked out look. You got that
Hmm.
sailcloth strap. And I think for interesting world timer, if like that, and know somebody who's like, this is their favorite complication, this is a great way to fit one into your complication. Get a Bulgari, it's a unique piece, something not everybody's gonna have at the world timer meetup.
I actually like this in the black than more than the steel. Like it just looks a little bit nicer. And the strap. Maybe it's the bracelet that I don't like when it's on the bracelet. I think that's what it is. Because on the bracelet, it might detract. This case style, at least. Does that make sense?
I think I'm with you. I think it's a good bracelet. I think it's a good case, but something about it paired together with the world timer, it doesn't stand out enough. Where I feel like if this was on a leather strap, it would frame it a little bit better. But something about the black, being that it's just the case on the strap, it's framed really, really nicely, and you kind of get that aggressiveness of the case, which I love. It just stands out in a really good way. Let me put my phone on vibrate.
Yeah, I agree. I think the strap over bracelet for this particular model. I wish that there was a version of the steel on a strap that we could see, and it's unfortunate that they don't have that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's sold that way. Maybe I'm sure people have taken it off the bracelet and this is a good picture and put it on his shop because the blue is gorgeous. But I agree with you, the bracelet it makes me feel like I want to get a finissimo. Good morning, Diraj. Hope all is well, my brother.
What's
Let's
going
see.
on, John D, Joseph D? Everybody made it in. Der Streifel asked if Richard Mille is worth the hype and the price.
If you want to pay it, I think it's worth it. I think at these prices, it's really at a place where I think is not worth it. Depending on the model, I think certain models they're really good. 67 looks good on the wrist and things like that. But I do think for the dollars, depending on what you like, there's a lot you can get. There's a lot you can get with better experiences attached, especially if you're getting on the authorized dealer side. But to each their own. To each their own.
Rich Time Poppy in Instagram says, jumping in here quick to say Nomo Zurich World Timer. And then I think also Joseph D mentioned Nomo's World Timer in YouTube. So there's some confluence there.
All right, so then we must pull up. What's going on, Rich Time Poppy? Uh, let's see what here.
And he said, only downside is that 3 ATM water resistance, not made for diving, but it's a great choice for traveling. I mean, it makes sense. A world timer maybe shouldn't be too deep. It's like people who want to take their chronographs into the ocean. It's like, oh goodness.
Like why would you press the button? I always tell people who press the button underwater, like I know I too was that mischievous child who licked the 9 volt battery, but like when I get stung, what am I crying about? And to me, this is a Nomos Good Shoot World Timer Zurich edition. This was a really really great release when it popped out. That's what I'm saying. What are people still talking about Nomos? Is it just me that are my ears not open enough? They are a little bit pinned. They're pinned to my head, as you can see, a little bit. So maybe I'm just not hearing about it. But I think this is a sharp watch. I know you have thoughts on Nomos, but
Oh, it's just fucking simple, which is fine. But
it's clean, it's simple, it gets the
it
job
almost
done.
reminds me of IKEA. Nothing really wowing you. Very like, oh, we did it. Do you like to try our meatballs next? This is like whatever, bro.
Was
They're the
that a
ones
good
with
accent?
no, I can't do a Swish accent. I fucking
You're German. You're
anyways.
German.
Oh God. Oh, I apologize.
I think this is a great watch. I do also like the midnight blue version. I think it's pretty sharp. I think for a clean world time or something different that you're not gonna get is definitely on the dressier side. I definitely take it off of this strap. But if you like a nice clean design, I think they did a good job on this watch.
Look, I'll take this over anything that has a stupid globe on it. I'll tell you that right now. It's
Their
just
stifles.
I feel like the globe aspect on a world time is just like we already know it's a fucking world time. You don't have to put a picture of the world on there. Like it just seems tacky to me. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm the only
I,
one who
I
thinks that.
I guess it's how it's done, right? Because if you're telling me that you can't look at
Bro.
5131, like just let's
No, go
just
ahead. Yeah, go speak your piece.
like
I apologize.
if you tell me that you're looking at this watch and you don't think
I've sold
that's
this watch.
pretty, I
I've
know you
sold I've
sold
sold
this watch.
I've sold this watch. I've sold three different versions of this watch. I think the Africa, the Europe, because there's different parts of the continents.
Exactly.
They're all ass. I don't like them
I just well,
personally. Personally,
it's not for everybody. It's
exactly.
not for everybody. It's
I
not for
know
everybody.
that I'm on the wrong side of this fence, especially with our group of people here, because like I
Maybe
know that
not.
this.
You often have defenders in the crowd. You
No,
know.
but I can see why people would love this. I just like I we already know it's a world timer by the 8 different countries that you have on the goddamn dial. And then you add like this motif of I don't know.
It,
Maybe
it,
I
it, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Jay doesn't know what he's talking about. This is a platinum watch, enamel dial. Look at the colors. Look at the variance in the colors. Enamel. You know how hard that is to do. I understand it's not for everybody, but this watch, once you clasp it on your wrist, all your worries go away. Is a myth. Like you just put it on and it clicks, and then like all the worries in life just fade away. That's a rumor I heard. Hit me up. I'll put one on your wrist
look,
and
if I
we'll
can
figure
click
it out.
that button on the top left and it takes me to the world time that I'm, it's set to, then by all means. But otherwise, let's get back to the ones that don't have the motif, like this one that you're showing us. This is actually beautiful. You see, like this is what confused me. Hello, SE.
Hey, what's going on? Gottlieb and Co.
Are you telling
joining
me
us.
that this watch doesn't look better than the one you were showing me earlier? Because if you're saying that, then I'm retarded. Sorry, I'm not a smart
Can't
person.
say that.
I know.
Uh, look, but they're rich
You
buddies on your side.
genuinely think that this watch doesn't look better than the one you were showing me? Then I don't know
Oh
what.
no! Well, so this is a very good looking watch. This is more expensive than we're supposed to talk to, but this is the 5575G. So this was an anniversary world time that has the moon. You got some stars there. Beautiful limited piece. Gorgeous watch. But I'm telling you that the 5131P is a watch that will if somebody cut you open, this watch would sew it back together for you, at least mentally.
What?
You know,
What are you talking about? Sequan.
it's a gorgeous
Sequan.
watch. Okay,
No,
wait.
no. I mean,
Okay,
like,
give me. Okay,
I'll
give
be
me 10
honest with you.
seconds.
Right
Give me
now,
10
you
seconds.
sound very subjective. Because,
I
in
love this
my
watch.
opinion,
I love this watch.
that watch is okay. But when you look at the black dial with the fucking starry night and the moon, it's not even close to me. Maybe
Okay, let me
I
just.
I
Okay,
woke up
this is a better
ornery
picture.
today.
This is a better picture. All right, let's just.
I don't care if Lori Harvey was in the background naked. I don't want this watch. Get it off the screen. Go back to the black dial, please.
Thank you, Naveen, for being a new sub. Don't be a stranger. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. This is a really, truly
And Rich Buddy
tough
said
one.
it best. No, I don't want Jumanji on my dial. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. I know it's a world timer by the 30 million fucking countries on the goddamn dial. Like, how many? It's a double entendre. This is beautiful. This is what world timer should look like from Patek Philippe. Not no fucking motif dial. Anyways, I'm done.
Ain't nothing you could do.
Brian McGraw agrees. I think Julius Caesar's saying I'm capping. I don't know, man. I don't
Who's
know.
capping, Julius? This is
He's
your
saying I'm
month.
capping. I think
You
he's
you
saying I'm
you
capping.
decide, Julius. Julius will decide for the chat
What's going on,
which
OC?
world timer is better.
Oh, the original OC was over in the Instagram for a second.
Oh, what's going on, OC? What's happening?
Ah, Jeez.
This is
Anyways,
gorgeous. All
it's
right, let's
it's
move on.
not the
But
worst watch,
this is
but
also a
I'm
I
just
could see you
saying.
rocking this. I could see you rocking the black. Now, for sure, if you got this in your collection, you would wear it. That's the one thing. In the same way, if I got this, I don't even think the kids would get this in the will, bro. It'd be like that watch. You know what I mean? If you see one of the grandkids with this on, they done dug it up, bro.
But
They
I'm
done dug
like,
it up.
but as somebody who is a steward of watches, Sequan, I just find it funny that you know what? Never mind. It all checks out. Never mind. Let's
Wait,
go. Let's move
all
on.
right,
I don't
let's
think
move on.
anybody
Let's
wants
move
to
on.
talk
Let's move
about this
on.
anymore.
All right, 5230. Come on, these are too expensive. All right, the 5935, which is the beautiful salmon Dow world timer chronograph. Let's see what these are going for. I think these are really good prices now,
Those are steel?
if I'm correct. These are steel, sir.
Wow.
Yeah, see, like these came out and like everything was just going on. People don't pay attention to them, and you can get them for. Let's click United States. We don't want to pay tariffs. Click United States. 54.95. This is a gorgeous watch, man.
So you see, you would be in your you would be in your right to say I was wrong for saying that this looks better than the world timer because I would agree with you that the world timer with the enamel dial looks better than this. But this is very pretty. Salmon dial, legible.
It's a good size on it too.
Agreed. But I would probably take the motif dial, the world on the dial over this, even if it has a nice textured pattern in the middle. It's just something about this watch that just even with the salmon dial, just kind of falling flat for me, which sounds crazy. I know.
Yeah, I thought this would be up your alley. Yeah, the prices on these have really come down.
Apologize, SC. You're right. I should be using gentleman language when speaking about the grail of all brands. So I will.
I see. I try to tell him. I try to tell him about the profanity. We're gonna have to start a swear jar just for Jay. Just for Jay.
Oh, whose money am I putting in there?
Somebody's. Oh, what's going on, Blank Ponic?
Oh goodness.
Have you guys checked out the Federal Content Manufacturer World Timer? We are gonna do it right now, sir.
This longa's nice, but
Yeah, I like a good longer one time zone.
it's just
Not for everybody. Not
no,
for
no. I
everybody.
like longa. I just don't. I just don't. The world time is such a specific thing, and somebody I don't. I missed the original person saying it, but they said that why go with the world time when you could get a GMT? You know, Pack Eldridge was like, "You're not alone. GMT offers practicality while wartime adds wow factor." So it's just, I guess I'll never need a world timer. So that's why it's just kind of like wrapping my head around certain aspects of the watch because the countries take up a lot of the dial. So it's like, does that make you get what I'm trying to say here?
No, it definitely. This is what you're talking about. It's definitely to me a world timer is somebody who really. You're a traveler. You're a pilot. You're
You
somebody
got
who
businesses
does.
in multiple
Yeah,
continents.
you
I
know,
can
you
see
have
that.
family all over, or you're somebody who has like a decent collection, 6+ pieces, and it's a complication you want to collect, right? Especially if you can get something that has your city, your town, your country on the dial. But yeah, most people, you just get a GMT, you just get to explore and call it a day. You know what I mean? Save yourself a little bit of headache.
It's the wow factor, that's more than likely what it is. Oh, it's Clay. What's going on, Clay?
What's happening?
But yeah, I think that world timers are for people who want that wow factor, and that's fine, like, but you know me, I'm not really big into wow unless it's maybe colors. So like I'm never going to the Azores. I'm never going to Cairo, even though I do want to go to Cairo. So I don't know, GMT for me. But this is nice, especially given the price, that you're paying for it.
Yeah, in-house too. In-house with Federer. What do you think about this? The dude in the brown doll. Nah.
Brown is such a hard color, man, and that almost looks green. Like, ugh.
So, you know, it's weird. I do love this brown doll fashion.
Mm. Christopher Ward's
Oh,
back.
yeah, I just wanted to pull up fashion. World. 'Cause, you know, it's weird. I do love this brown doll fashion. Oh, yeah, I do love this brown doll fashion. 'Cause, you know, it's weird. I do love this brown doll fashion. Wait, I just wanted to pull up fashion. World. 'Cause, you know, it's weird. I do love this brown doll fashion.
Johnny O said, "You need a world time because adding or subtracting hours from the local time is extremely difficult."
Tell him. Tell him.
I
This is,
mean, you could make the argument that like your phone can have every single time that you need.
we're trying to get away from the phone, man. We're trying to do things in the traditional way they would have done
Yeah. I want
at
a
least 100
traditional
years
wife
ago.
myself, man. Nuclear family. Oh,
This is my favorite brown dal, the Vacheron Constantin whatever. The Vacheron Overseas Brown Dal World Timer is my favorite. You don't see
this
it all the time. It's a nice shade of brown. It's chocolate, but it's not too deep of a chocolate. And then they give you that little bit of lightness there. So it shows you the world, the globe, but it's not as colorful as you don't like.
I almost said something very dark. SC said, "A quick detour, fellas. 45207. I'm sorry, 4520V green or signature blue. Is that a Vacheron that he's talking about?"
Ooh, yes. All right. First, let me make him a moderator so he can
This
drop
isn't
things.
the worst watch. It's just like I'm not a big fan of brown, and then you also put the motif of the dial like that. But it's not bad. They do brown. Vacheron does a decent brown, so this isn't terrible.
All right. SC has challenged us with a this or that.
Oh,
The
Johnny O
Vash.
was joking. Oh my God, he was joking about the subtracting the local time.
Yes, yeah. I was like, I don't know Johnny U.S. Sounds like I don't know.
You agreed with him, dude.
Nah, I didn't agree with nothing. I didn't agree with nothing. I always agree with the chat, man. I'm a fence sitter. You guys know this.
Oh my God. See, you're gonna
It's
break your neck sitting
hilarious.
on that damn fence, Sequan. It's gonna get too hot.
All right, so Essie's asking us rose gold green dial or rose gold blue dial. I'm pretty sure that's the question. Let's start with a blue dial. Both watches, by the way, are just beautiful, beautiful watches. So we know about that Vacheron blue dial. We know it's probably one of the best blue dials out there. Other brands use that same blue in magnificent ways as well. Really, really gorgeous piece. Now let's take a look at the green, which came out 2 years ago. That's a nice deep olive. Sometimes it gives you a forest green, depending on how the light hits you. You go first, Jay. What are your thoughts? Green or blue?
Um, I really, and it's gonna be funny 5 years from now when I'm completely wrong about this, but I just think that blue is a color that's gonna last longer, and like people are gonna love it for longer. I think green is not here to stay. So blue for me, personally.
All right, so Jay says blue.
Yeah,
I
Johnny, you got me, Johnny. You
Yeah, that
definitely
was a
should
good one.
maybe italicize. So because I'm slow, I didn't have enough coffee. I'm sorry, guys.
It's a Monday, guys. Okay, I'm really trying to think. I'm really trying to think. I'm really trying to think. I'm really trying to think.
The chat seems a little split because I saw a lot of people voting green, but then there are some people coming through on blue.
I just love this shade of green, man. I'll be really, really honest with you that I'm thinking with the green dial, you might get a little bit more wearability out of it just because while it's a metallic green,
You
it's not.
wait, what?
What?
No, I disagree. I thought you were going a different route. The blue dial is definitely way more wearable. You can wear
Well,
you because from what
okay,
I've
wait, wait, okay. I think are you talking about wearability in terms of what it goes with, or
I
wearability
feel
of like
like
how?
you could wear the blue dial every day as opposed to the green. You might have to really think about the outfit a little more.
Well, so yes, you're gonna have to think about the outfit. I just think the green is a little less loud. It doesn't yell across the room in the same way. But
Like, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but like the
I'm just trying to
blue.
I'm just trying to give the green a fighting chance.
Wait, that's fine. I think that
I think I go for the green. I think I go for the green. I'm digging green,
okay. I'm just like,
but the blue
respect
is
that.
really really nice. And gold and blue is kind of my they're my school colors. Go Chicken Hawks is like my high school colors. So I'm always
Chicken Hawks. Go Jaguars, baby. Jaguars all day.
yeah. I think I go green. What was the chat saying?
It's split. A lot of people are saying green, but you know, SE's saying blue is their signature. Julius also said blue looks good on in many situations. I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna be upset if they were handed either of these watches. So it really comes down to like, if you had the money, which one do you see yourself wearing more often? For me, it's the blue dot.
Well, I'm putting a poll up.
Duraj makes a great point. He said skin tone dependent. Blue looks great in the box. Green blends with my wrist in a particularly better. So that's interesting.
All right, so all right, we got our first poll in the chat. You guys pick, and before we end, we will get back to the results of that. I think Green Dial. Either way, you really can't go wrong. But I'm leaning Green Dial as of right now. As of right now. All right, let's run through a few more world timers before we go fully off the rails. We're going for a half hour. We're going down the European watch companies list of good world timer watches. Here's a good example: the Vacheron Constantin Patrimony Traditional World Timer. Again, not for everybody, but if you like the classic world timer layout, it's a little bit of a thicker watch. 42.5 millimeters. I like these. Even though you could probably get a geophysic from JLC world timer. Same basic look for much cheaper.
Now the pole's just stuck there. Move. Oh.
Oh, come on, internet. Let's keep going while the internet catches up. VC
Rich
world timer.
Buddy is not a fan of the plastic discs on the VC. I think this is like the third time he's mentioned the plastic discs. I didn't even notice that there was a plastic disc.
Oh, plastic disc. What do you mean?
I don't know. I feel like this is the third time he mentioned something about the plastic discs being used in the World Timer or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, Rich Buddy. He said it again. He says, "Yo, what's with the cheap plastic VC discs on the World Timer?"
Wait, what are we?
I
What are we talking about?
don't know. I already fell for the sarcasm once, so I might be
Yeah, don't.
I might be getting trolled again.
Listen,
Take it easy on me, guys. Today, I'm sorry. I'm not having a good day so far.
oh wait, are you talking about the world time disc itself?
Maybe, maybe like the where the numbers are.
I think that's what I think that's what he's talking about.
I guess I can't really see the plasticness of these MT4. They never look bad in person.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've handled a few. They never.
This is the worst world timer ever. What? Is that a brown earth in the middle of a bluish black? What the fuck is?
It's not a good picture. It's not a good picture. Oh man, let me pull up this Moser, H Moser, and see collaboration with Messina Lab for Duraj. Oh, come on, internet, save us. All right, so that's booting up in the background.
So all I can hear is Rich Buddy will not be buying an overseas world timer, and I respect that. I respect
So,
that.
okay, I think I understand now. So there is a texture thing, right? That if you hold it at a certain light, you can see the texture, and the texture is a little bit plastic. I think that's what he
Well,
means.
yeah, he's saying the blue plastic to make the PM night.
So like it's the same thing like with the Moser Streamliner dials. Like the original like the green matrix was a little plasticky the dial, and it was a thing where like certain clients saw it and they were like, I can't unsee
Yeah, I get it now when you
like
put
like
it
like
that
that
way.
that type of texture.
What's going on, KA timepieces? Dust from Storm Earth. I guess that's the brown in the middle of the blue world timer.
Ah, there you go. What's up,
Mm.
Watch Addict? Thank you for joining in. Thank you all for joining in. By the way, you guys are amazing. Do me a favor, subscribe if you aren't subscribed, and give us a upvote. So this is for Mr. Diraj, who's thinking about the Endeavor Chronograph Moser Messina Lab collaboration. I want to try to get a better or bigger picture. There you go. I should have just scrolled down. So I like this watch. I'm a big chronograph guy. I like the vintage aesthetics that they're going for. Mr. Messina does really good with his designs in that vintage aesthetic, and you can't really get a chronograph from Moser. So I think if you're a
Uh,
chronograph
You
person, you
acting like
like
a
it.
streamliner doesn't exist.
Oh, excuse you. Oh my wow. Well, a traditional big, top hat, chrono
Yes.
pusher style
Yeah.
piece you can get from them. So I like this watch. At the right price, I love this watch. Don't ask me what the right price is, but I think it's a good looking watch.
It kind of looks like the doctor watch, the doctor's thing. I know it's not the same, but it's not bad. Is it blue dial? It's like a
Yeah, it's like a
sunburst
blue.
blue.
It's like a blue fume, and then all the fonts kind of like green there, which
It's
is pretty interesting.
it's hard for me to say that I love this watch because one of the things I like about Moser the most is its simplicity of the dial, and this is everything but that. But given that it's so different, I give it a nod for, just being that different. It's not for me though.
Okay, okay. I like it, Duraj. I think
Hey, hey, listen, if Daraj likes it, I like it. It's just
so.
not for
One
me.
one thing about Duraj, I love his taste. Very vintage aesthetics.
Oh yeah.
He loves the old school trilogy brands, but he's
Are
also
those
okay with
applied?
dipping out. Dipping into other brands.
Are
Are
the
those?
NCs applied? I
No,
can't
no. I
tell.
think
No?
I think they're stamped. I
Okay.
think they're stamped. Yeah, they're stamped. It'd have been applied global light would have been very interesting. Thumbs up from me, Duraj, on that one. All right, let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it
You
rolling.
still talking about Christopher Ward. You sure you didn't get that
No,
English Switzerland track?
no, I did not yet. Not yet. Here's an interesting world timer: the Glashut Original Senator Cosmopolite, which uses airport codes for its world timers. The airport code and your home time is in a different subdial, and then your travel time is your normal hour minutes, day night, just a unique way. Maybe this doesn't count as a world timer. Well, actually, it does because you got the airport codes.
I know some Instagram models that would love this. Just, how much time they spend in the airports. Watch Attic has a great question for us. He says, I love some big, bold chronos. What do you think of the Angelus Chrono Date Titanium Magnetic Silver? Oddball choice, but it's my style, super sporty, super modern. He would appreciate the feedback.
I'm gonna pull that up. And hello from Dubai, Watch Addict. I was just doing some planning today. Gonna be over in Dubai for Dubai Watch Week. Hope to meet you there. Lot of good folks going over. People from the OC chat going. Yeah, so I'm super excited. And I do like Angela. So let me pull that up. Now I love Angela's Chronos. I'm trying to think if I've seen this specific one. All right, so Angelus Chrono Date. If you guys don't know about Angelus, old storied company that made legendary movements, and in modern days they do more modern chronographs. And this is their Chrono Date. Dates around the bezel, nice chronograph. You get this on a bracelet as well. Um, I'm a fan because I like a sportier piece. Let's see if we can,
Do they have like an
what's the
engine turn bezel? Like what's the kind of
no, but it has grip, so it's not knurled. I forgot the exact term when it's like
but
this.
can you move the bezel?
No, it just has that grip.
It reminds me of the Do It watches. You know the Do It watches that have that like little like the little divots in the bezel. Um, I like Angelus. The thing around these watches, and I don't know if this is a design you might be like, duh. It reminds me a lot of like cars and race cars. Is that something that they're like? Are they like race inspired or something? Because this it just reminds me of like speed and cars.
I think these in particular are supposed to give that race in the set. Excuse me 1 second. Let me just put the light on. Actually, I'm not that dark.
The
Whatever.
blue dial.
Sunlight.
I like the blue dial. I actually like the green dial on these. The steel dial is like whatever, but the blue and the green dial, storm blue. Excuse me, I like that. The question is this like a 50,000? Not 25.
It's up there, but I think you got them at a good discount. Actually, what would be the retail? Let me see
It
if I
needs
can
to
tell you.
be under fucking 20. Excuse my language. It has to be under 20 for
Let me see
for
somebody.
for me to even entertain.
Let me see who has it. Watch Addict says this year Dubai Watch Week about to be crazy near the birds. Yes, it is twice the size of the normal Dubai Watch Week, which has been growing every year. This is going to be my fourth year going to Dubai Watch Week, which is insane. And it's been getting bigger and bigger. Now they've moved it over to by the Dubai Mall near the Burj Khalifa. So there's a big piece of property there. It's gonna be very dope. Watch Addict also says it has a very F1 vibe to it, and I could see it going for that market. You can look at the lugs and see it's kind of going after that RM-ish type market. And 28,500 is going to be the retail price. Not crazy for what a lot of these brands are charging. I think I take a shot. Let's look at some live pictures real quick.
Wrist Time Poppy said he's back and he asked about the Ming 2901 Midnight World Timer.
Ooh, that's a good one. All right, so let's do. First, we're gonna do. Let's go back to Angelus if I can find the tab with the Angelus. Did I lose the Angelus tab?
SC is not enjoying the Angelus much.
All right, okay. I see. Let's see if you like this Angelus.
Well, you're welcome, Watch Addict, anytime.
So now they do this vintage series, the telemetry series. There's a mono pusher chronograph, and I saw these 2 years ago at Watches and Wonders, and I really love
And
to
this
look at
Mont
these.
Blanc,
No, but that
fucking Mont
Ru-
Blanc.
that Nick Rusek style. I like it. Okay, I don't care if you say it looks like a Mont Blanc, and then
Well,
they
I'm
did this.
paying $20,000 for a Mont Blanc. Yes, I'm gonna have issues. The Mont Blanc I can get for the price of five pens. Mont Blanc pens.
I'm gonna pull up the Ming 2901 Midnight World Timer.
John D asks, is Angelus aiming for inelegant 43? Wow, it's not that bad, bro.
Listen, somebody has to feed the big
No,
wrist
no.
crowd.
Well, not even. That's a 39 millimeter, so it's not big. But it's more so him calling it inelegant. Like, because I've seen some Angeluses that look good, and like the one that Watch Addict pointed out to us did look good. I just took issue with the price. The I did not like the one that you just showed us though. The Mont Blanc lookalike.
So this is the Ming 29.01 Midnight World Timer. These came out a few months ago, and there we go. Really nice use of they got lume inside the sapphire crystal. I love the font. I love the overall aesthetics of these, and then the lume shots are just really good. Look at that.
Nah, that is cool.
Good pick, Ristan Poppy. Really good pick.
Yeah, very strong.
Oh, look at that movement. Watch Addict says apparently Ming is also a Dubai-based brand now, manufacturer in Swiss, of course. I haven't heard official word about that. I know Ming Thien himself travels around a lot. But hey, I couldn't see a reason why if they wanted to um, base the brand there, they wouldn't. I see a lot of good reasons because again, it's manufactured in Switzerland. So if brand headquarters are in one place, I don't think that's the worst thing.
large is the main case of this watch?
Ooh, 1 second. Let me just get my camera back. Bam. The main case is, I don't think it's that big. 40 millimeters, 11.9 millimeters thick. So not too big at all.
No, is it under $30,000?
Oh yeah. Well, it should be. It is. It is. 1 second.
It's like
Just
what, 20, 24 or something?
no for the world timer. No way. It 22,000 Swiss franc.
First time
So yeah,
Poppy set is 22,000. So it's 20. Yeah, exactly.
at
First time
today
Poppy.
at today's at today's current exchange rates, yes.
Uh, it's 1/4 of a Bitcoin. No, actually, shit, 1/5. This time Poppy said, I'm currently wearing a Ming on my story. Absolute bangers.
They're
Nice.
great watches. I think this is a complicated one, so it's a little bit more expensive. But there's some really great Ming pieces you could get at a really good variety of price ranges. Just 1 second. Let me just turn the light on. Turn off the lights. Oh, I
Oh,
think I just
no,
broke everything.
you went completely darkness. No,
Uh
what
oh.
happened? What am I? Am I by myself?
Nah,
The,
yeah, yeah. You got it. You got it.
no, I don't even know if the stream's still running because my face isn't moving anymore. On
Just
the
give it a second. Everything just kind of. It's my fault. Turn on the
oh,
light
they
and it
can see me
crashed it.
still.
You good?
Seacon is having some technical difficulties.
I'm back. I'm back.
He's coming
I'm
back.
back. I just needed to turn the light.
He's, see, but see,
Oh, is it frozen still? Darn it.
uh, you're frozen.
All right, can you hear me? That's
I
all
can
that
hear you.
matters.
Can you
All
move
right,
the
there you go.
screen? Yeah. Okay.
All
As
right.
long as everybody else can hear you, then you should be
Yeah,
fine.
exactly. You don't. You guys don't need to see my face popping.
Can't see CQ, but Jay is holding down the fort. That's right.
All
And
right,
you
there you
know,
go.
you should be worried when Jay's holding down the fort. All right. Um,
There you go.
so no, I can definitely see what you're posting. Unfortunately, we can't see you.
It's okay. I'll end up popping in.
CQ's trying to bounce the Wi-Fi signals off the moon. It sounds
Yeah,
about
man.
right.
Listen, when you got two Starlinks running and everything's going on, it's a vibe. All right, let's finish it up with the last few watches before we end it off. You guys have been so amazing. And here's a watch that I do think deserves a mention, which is the IWC Time Zoner. This is the Top Gun version in titanium, but this is a cool world timer if you want a little bit of a bigger watch. I think this
What is
does
it,
the trick.
45 or something?
No, I think this
47.
is it's like 43, if I'm
Oh,
right.
it's a big boy. It, it's not a bad watch at all. I just don't think of IWC when I think of World Timer. Maybe I'm at fault for this. Maybe I should do better. But I just don't think of IWC when I think of World Timer.
I definitely think it's not GMT World Time is not something that you associate with IWC, like not like on the top of your head. But I think this
No.
particular watch is pretty cool.
Watch Attic asked, CQ, where are you broadcasting from, bro? A rep factory in China. I feel
Listen,
so
I
bad
can't
seeing.
I cannot let you guys know
Yeah,
my
you're working out
secrets.
of Tony LC Lightbox factory, bro.
Hey, I
It's
wish, bro.
me, your homie Tony.
I wish. I wish. Oh man, I think I just lost the camera.
John D said, speaking about the moon, Wednesday is the anniversary of the Apollo 11 launch. So if you own a Speedy, be sure to make this moon landing week. Interesting.
Oh, I love that. So I think he said Wednesday.
Wednesday, yes, Wednesday is the anniversary of the Apollo 11. And Watch Addict says, I suggest you leave the Rep Microbrand factory in the shores of the watch capital of America, aka South Beach.
Listen, but they DM me every day. They DM me every day, and they're like, "Hey CQ, would love to have you pushing on replica
You're,
watches." Hey, one guy almost got me. 'Cause I was like, "Wait, what is this?" I thought he was like a.
oh, no. He's like, you're using cup and strings for the internet. So real. What's going on, Sean? What's going on, Porsche Carrera Turbos? Thanks for stopping by, man. We got 5 people on Instagram. Oh, we lit.
Oh, what's happening? Hey, comment, like, subscribe. Love you guys so much. I got the camera working again a little bit, so let's keep it going. The Rep Factory, they pay okay. They pay. I like the time zoners, man. I think for the prices you can get them at now, it's a big boy watch. It's not something you think of, but you can rotate the bezel. You rotate the bezel, and the time goes, and I think that's pretty cool.
What in the neo vintage Bremont is this IWC? How you doing,
Well,
Porsche Carrera Turbs?
it doesn't get near vintage Vermont until you put the chronograph. Then you get strong Vermont vibes off of
Uh,
this one.
that was a very great comparison, Watch Addict. John D said, just tell me where you're at so I can send longer string to help you with the stringing cup.
I don't know if you have a string log.
Whoa.
I listen. I got a paper
Are
cup
you
into the
trying
plastic
John
cup.
D's metal?
No,
John
but
D has all the string, buddy.
well, I know, but then it's like you got so many strings going for so many cups, and then like with the tariffs, the
Hey,
plastic
hey,
cups
hey.
are off. It's
We're not talking about tariffs. Stop blaming
it's a
everything on
thing.
tariffs,
It's
okay?
it's easy. It's the
Tell
easiest thing to
Jerome to
do.
lower
It's
the
easy.
rates. Stop talking about the tariffs and lower the rates, Jerome. We'd be at 180 already if he just lowered the
Oh
fucking
man.
rates.
All right, guys. So going back to our poll of the day, which was the Vacheron Constantin Overseas Rose Gold Blue Dial versus Green Dial. Blue Dial is taking it by a few points at 53%. You guys just wanted Jay to win. It's okay. It's okay. I know it's be against CQ day every day, but I'm still
Please.
here and I'm not going anywhere. I think either way, you really can't go wrong with any of these overseas, to be honest. Pac L just says the time zone embodies the modern pilot tool aesthetic with innovative design. It's a bold choice for those who appreciate tactical looks, easy time zone switching, and can embrace its size and monochrome design. I think so, especially at the prices they're at now.
Sean agrees with me. Sean is team Blue Dial, but it looks like Watch Addict is team CQ. And then SC says it's green. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you take the win here.
He's
Happy
listening
Bastille
to the
Day to
mirror.
any
Oh my god.
Frenchmen in the community. Sorry for your PSG loss. Oh damn, is soccer never ends, does it? Like soccer, I feel like
No,
there's no off season for soccer. Thank God. You know.
but yesterday was a big one. I think it's PSG versus who. Before I start saying the wrong things, and you guys really, Wimbledon also just happened. So congrats Yannick Sinner. I thought I was gonna say Alcatraz. I thought Carlos Alcaraz would have got it done, but Yannick Sinner, a Rolex
Uh,
guy, made it
Watch
happen.
Addict is. Do not read the comments, CQ, because you're gonna just be very upset. He's touching that. Oh, it's Chelsea. They were playing
Why
Chelsea.
why would you?
They were playing Chelsea. Okay, there we go.
You know what, Chadwick? That's a great thing to talk about. We can't say too much because of maybe or not
It's
they're
not even that great of a watch. Like to be honest with you,
well, it's an
I would sue
excellent
them
watch.
for
It's
defamation because the
what are you talking
CQ
about?
is
The Gushut
okay.
CQ might be one of the best watches to ever be produced in all of watch
It's so
time.
funny because when we talk about Saquon and you having the same name, you could really make the argument he's going to be one of the best running backs of all time. For you to say that about this watch just shows your bias, and the Cougar Wing would not accept this.
Yes,
No, the Cougar
yes,
Wink is supposed to
yes,
be
yes.
objective and give people advice, and you would tell people to buy this watch with their money.
Full retail. I wouldn't even tell you to get a discount.
So, is this the best watch that Shoot Original makes, in your opinion?
Hey, I think the Glashute CQ
SC, I need to hear
might
from
be.
you. Is
Hey,
the CQ the
why
best Shoot
can't why
Original?
why can't I get a Swatch sponsorship, man? Why won't you let me get my Glashute original deal Just let it happen, man. Just let me get the CQ edition. The CQ. Come on. It's a turquoise dial, salmon dial with a turquoise bezel. The CQ edition CQ. It's there. It's all right. Let's see. Watch Addict. You done started me up.
Watch Addict. And
You done.
I apologize. I'm not a big movement guy, so more than likely there's some junk in the trunk and all that stuff that probably all that jazz. I just don't think the CQ watch is that like thought provoking personally. And with Julius Caesar, they do make great watches. I don't see the CQ beyond it being his name. I just don't see.
Listen. When you see me in Glashute with the CQ on, you'll know. You'll know. All you haters out there.
So but
Thank
you're
you.
saying if Glashütte Original came to you and said, "We're going to give you any watch from our brand," you would pick the CQ.
I have to. They named it after me, bro. It was a thing. You know what I mean? They're not gonna say it because then they gotta pay the check. But like I can make a case without putting the full hat. The full tin hat would be in the room, but it won't be on my head, as I made the case. SC and CQ we trust. You see, that's my guy, man. I'm going to Germany. I'm leaving you guys. I'm going to Germany with my people. Anyways, last world timer of the day. Let's do the Jungens Meister world timer. It's actually a watch I've never seen before, and this actually looks pretty cool. 2150 automatic. This is actually a really cool world timer watch. I've never seen this one.
The case is different. Like there's something about it that looks really cool. Like it looks super flat, like very, very thin, which I like.
See, that's why I love talking to you guys, man, because like this is a watch I just never even thought of. Like, yeah, see, I've seen this one, but I've
Is
never
this
seen this on the bracelet.
is that a German brand? Yeah, it is German. I was like, that is not a Swiss name. When you see Meister, it's definitely like
Yeah.
it's
Or it could
German.
be like Danish or something. I forgot their history.
They're German. Well, it says it's made in Germany. That's what it said on the dial.
Oh, come on, internet. I'm sorry, the internet is killing me. Let's give it a second. Let that load up.
Genji does confirm that it is uber thin, not very thin, but uber thin.
John D says, CQ the watch guy, I think Nomos and Frederic Constant both make entry price world timers too. We did cover both, and both we do like a lot. And come on, I paid the internet bill. First bill.
Mm,
Well, power bill, internet bill. All right. Anyways, let's let that pull up. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Tomorrow is I forgot. I have it written down somewhere, but tomorrow's topic is already picked. Wednesday for the anniversary of the Apollo 11, we're gonna do a Moonwatch Day. Is that what we voted?
I feel like we did moon watches already, but we can always revisit it. We did
We'll start.
Speedmasters. We did
Let, let,
Speedmasters. It wasn't moon watches. But
let,
are
us
all Speedmasters moon watches? No, right? No, because there's non.
no. Not every watch is made equal. So we'll do Wednesday. We'll do a Moonwatch episode. Let's do 5-10 minutes of moon watches, and then we'll break out and cover some watch news because there are a lot of cool watch releases that have come out in a little bit. Friday, I am traveling to the islands, so I'll figure out a way to do a little mini stream from my phone finally because I don't want to leave you guys out. And here's this Jungens Meister World Timer 2560. This is a cool watch.
Oh, he said Wednesday is the mission launch day. Moon landing day is Monday. Thank you, John D.
All right, so we'll table that with the producers. On what we'll do. It might be better to do it Wednesday instead of Monday, but we'll figure things out. I think that's it for today, guys. I want to thank everybody in the chat. Shout out to Whole Milk, John D. Wait, Whole Milk. They will make a special CQ Tourbillon for Gottlieb and Co.'s 10-year anniversary. Whole Milk, I love the way you think. Let's put that out in the universe. Could you imagine, by the way, that I get that done? It's not impossible. Improbable,
I mean,
but not
they
impossible.
could make anything else with a tourbillon, not the CQ.
Yeah, maybe, man, keep your hate away. Keep your hate away from me and my CQs, man. We're going to have a CQ Tourbillon for the Gottlieb & Co. 10th anniversary in Glashütte. And everybody in this chat is invited except you, sir. You can be in Switzerland. We'll be in Gushut. We'll meet you on the other side of the border there, sir.
I'm
Anyways, I
gonna
want
be
to
in
thank
Amsterdam, brother.
whatever. You enjoy your absinthe and your red light district and all your dirty things. We're gonna be enjoying some good lagers, some good bratwurst and all the wurst and all the good man. Anyways, guys, I want to thank you so much for making Monday an amazing day and joining us for this stream. I'm CQ the Watch Guy. Make sure you do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe. If you or anybody you know could use some truly independent watch advice, have them check out cqthewatchguy.com where you can see all my services and you can have them get in touch. We can make some magical things happen. Jay, talk to the people.
Thank you all for coming by. Never forget that the Superior World Timer will always not have a photo of the globe. Just remember that. Just joking. See y'all tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. What John B says, it is glashuta, not glashut. You're correct. I do speak a little bit fast. You got to remember, guys, there's a pancake of linguistics going on. There's an island accent where you will not be able to understand anything. So I'm covering that with my fake American accent. And then when you try to put like another, like a glashite, it just takes a little bit of time. But I do apologize. I'll do better. I'll do better, glashut.
Don't get yourself
and John D. Jeez, nah. Guys, love you guys so much. See you tomorrow. Talk soon.
Peace.